president of the Philippines.
Wow.
And he promised that if he was elected, he would execute 100,000 criminals and dump their bodies in Manila Bay. And he wasn't joking.
He made a promise to execute 100,000 criminals. That's bold. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video, man. You guys know what it is. It's careful, man. Okay, so I'm obviously still in the Philippines, man. I'm still making videos. I know I'm a little behind. I know you guys saw the last one was the Sinulog video. Yeah, Sinulog was excited, but Sinulog was pretty different, man. It was packed, a lot of people. But anyways, this is not that video, okay? This video is basically about Rodrigo Duterte, man. You guys know that, man? That's one of the greatest presidents besides Marcos. A lot of you guys need to tell me that. So anyways, this video is called Rise of the Philippines, Rodrigo's Duterte. I hope it's right. Duterte. Anyways, I'm gonna check that out because one of you guys want to check it out. And I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let's see. Because so far being in the Philippines, man, I heard so much great things about him, man. Honestly, he's done so much. I went over to Ilocos Norte and he's done the bypass roads. He's really helping clean up the community. Like in Manila, he's doing the Skyway. Yeah, the Skyway. He's really getting that the motion going after so many years. And he's also started the trains. Like I heard the trains actually gonna be coming pretty soon to Manila. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to watch this video and see really how he really raised the rise of the Philippines, man. Anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get into this damn video.
Populist, protector, punisher, and problematic. Those are just a few of the words that have been used to describe Rodrigo Duterte,
Yeah.
the 16th president of the Philippines.
So he's the
This
60th.
straight-talking, no-nonsense style of leadership has made him a hero to many in the Philippines.
If I think you should die, you will die. And you have to stop that.
You see, that's the thing about it. He's not scared to speak his mind. That's what a lot of people like about it. Like no nonsense. He's honestly just does it. Like what he says he's gonna do, he does it. Because I heard someone told me that I think it was Manila Bay. He wanted to clean up the Manila Bay, and he said anyone who dumps in the Manila Bay while he's trying to clean up, the whole property, the whole block will be shut down. And he did it. He shut the whole block down of that one person who was dumping. So now everyone watches their neighbors to make sure no one is dumping in the Manila Bay. And this guy, he's serious. Let's get back to the video.
But his brutal authoritarian approach to politics and law enforcement have raised serious human rights concerns, as well as threatened the delicate balance of alliances in the region. So how did Rodrigo Duterte rise to power? Born in 1945 in the southern Philippines, some say Rodrigo Duterte was destined for office from the start.
Oh.
We spoke with Jonathan Miller, a foreign correspondent for Channel 4 News, who's written a biography on Duterte to help us better understand who he is.
He was about the most privileged kid in the southern island of Mindanao.
When he was just 4 years old, his
Oh, wow.
family packed up their belongings and moved to Davao City, where his father would eventually become governor of the province. The
Oh.
Dutertes ran a tight ship, according to the kids. The house had strict rules. Rodrigo, said to be his mother's favorite child, was rebellious and known as a prankster. His younger
Really?
sister Jocelyn told Philippine media that her older brother would often muse about one day becoming the mayor of Davao.
As the governor's son, he was assigned a bodyguard. And his parents were often away because they were so busy. But he would hang out with the bodyguards. And with them, he learned how to shoot guns. And he
Wow.
sort of cultivated this mythology that has surrounded him ever since. That he was this rough-edged guy from the slums of Davao who would come and sort out the Philippines
And fix it.
and all its problems.
But if he wanted to achieve his dream of becoming a leader, he would have to learn a few lessons first. His rebellious nature often got him in trouble at school. He was expelled not once, but twice for misbehaving.
His father called him a bugoy, which is a word in the language that they use in the southern Philippines, which means hoodlum.
Then in
Really?
1968, something would happen that would shake 23-year-old Rodrigo into shape: the death of his father. Duterte became determined to become a leader. He went to law school in 1968, but like much of his life, this success was also riddled with troubling details. In his final year of law school, Duterte shot and wounded a fellow student
What?
who was accused of being a bully. Duterte.
What? I did not know that, man. How many of you guys knew that Duterte shot someone in school? What? That is crazy, man.
Never faced criminal charges. Despite this, he became a lawyer in 1972 and got married a year later. Over the next few years, Duterte would prepare to enter into the public sector. First, he set his sights on Davao City.
Davao City.
In the 1970s and 80s, Davao City was known as the murder capital of the Philippines. It was an incredibly dangerous city where communist insurgents and government forces would openly kill each other in broad daylight.
Wow.
Duterte wanted to stop this by any means necessary. So he became a prosecutor for the city from 1977 to 1986. He worked to rid the city of criminal activity. He was so determined to lock up the very people he blamed for Davao City's crime rate that he was willing to do whatever it took, even if it meant breaking the law himself.
Wow.
Years later, he admitted that during his time as prosecutor, he and his team would plant information on criminal suspects to get them off the streets.
I've learned a lot during my prosecution days. We planted evidence.
Wow.
We arrested persons, but we released them, but telling him that it was this person who squealed on him.
This ruthless style of accomplishing
Wow.
made Duterte a popular figure among Davao's population and would become a common trend throughout his life.
He rose to power because he said he would get down and dirty to sort
Yeah.
out the problem.
And then in 1988,
Think about it, he didn't just talk, he did it.
becoming the mayor of the city that he grew up in. He was elected on a platform focused on restoring peace and stability in Davao City. But shortly after he became mayor, bodies began to pile up in the streets.
Wow.
An armed vigilante group known as the Davao Death Squad began killing small-time drug dealers and criminals. Allegedly, the group also targeted Duterte's political opponents.
Wow.
And pretty much scared the living daylights.
So I did not know that, man. He had a death squad. Like Duterte, the president of the Philippines, had a death squad. But like the thing about that, look at it this way, like may not be like good. Like some people may think like, okay, you shouldn't be doing that. But sometimes like vigilante and like he's doing it for the people, like better for the better of the country. And like look at the country now, man. It's so much different, so much cleaner. That's why now I'm actually starting to think like, because I heard some people say some bad things about Duterte. Majority of them are good. But the thing about no one really wants to talk about like this part of the history. And like I didn't even know about it because no one talks about this part of the history.
Outside of everybody in Davao, so that everybody sort of, hey, Davao City remains the murder and rape capital of the Philippines.
Murder
But he
and rape
continued to
capital.
be elected. He was mayor of Davao for 7 terms, becoming one of the country's longest-serving mayors. And his brutal campaign to stomp out crime only escalated as his time in office grew. More than 1,400 people are believed to have died at the hands of the Davao death squads, including an outspoken Duterte critic and journalist. Years later, a former police officer who led the death squads came forward and accused Duterte of giving him the orders to kill. Duterte denied these allegations, saying they were lies.
Wow.
All the while, Duterte was having trouble at home. His marriage was dissolving. But in the Philippines, one of the only countries in the world to ban divorce, Duterte had to undergo a psychological assessment for the annulment of his marriage to be recognized
Wow.
by the state in 1998. That report was...
It was funny. One of my friends actually told me, like just recently told me that I did not know that in the Philippines you're actually not allowed to get divorced. So if you're gonna get married to someone, you make sure that's the right person, man, because you're gonna be stuck with them for the rest of your life, no matter what. Like, so you know what I mean? Pick the right one.
later leaked to the press, and it concluded that Duterte had a, quote, narcissistic personality disorder and a, quote, pervasive tendency to demean, humiliate others, and violate their rights. Nonetheless, he continued to impose his political will. And now, Duterte, a man who never lost an election, had a larger dream. A dream of taking his iron fist style of leadership nationwide. In 2015, Duterte announced his campaign to become the president of the Philippines.
Wow.
And he promised that if he was elected, he would execute 100,000 criminals and dump their bodies in Manila Bay. And he wasn't joking.
He made a promise to execute 100,000 criminals. That's bold. That is so bold. That makes them terrified. Like, you don't want to do nothing wrong in the Philippines. That's why the Philippines, like, right now is like one of the best countries in the world. Like, honestly, it's so, like, since I've been here, I haven't seen like anything like bad, like no crime. I haven't seen anyone got shot. I haven't seen any kind of robberies, anything kind of on the news. Maybe I'm just like not looking for it, but I haven't seen it personally. I haven't seen it at all.
Leading up to the presidential election, he even claimed responsibility for a number of extrajudicial killings, which drew little public criticism from other elected officials, quite possibly because they knew his campaign for presidency was nearly unstoppable. And in May 2016, Duterte finally did it. He won the presidency in a landslide victory.
Wow.
He did exactly what he said he was going to do during his campaign. He took his brutal Davao City anti-crime campaign nationwide, rebranding it as his war on drugs.
From day one, he launched into what became known as his war against drugs. And very quickly, a lot of people began to die in very nasty ways on the streets of the Philippines.
It allowed police officers and armed militias to work and kill with near impunity.
In destroying and perhaps killing the criminals, I will be there for you. I will never, never allow any military man or police to go to jail unjustly for performing his duty. That is not mine.
Wow.
According to the Investigative Journalism Project and Drug Archive, at least 4,279 people were killed in police operations in Duterte's drug war as of May 2018.
Wow.
Another 22,000 homicides are under investigation that were possibly linked to drugs, according to the government's calculations.
Damn.
But human rights groups and critics fear the death toll of Duterte's war is much higher than that. The president even joyfully compared his campaign to kill drug offenders to Adolf Hitler's extermination of millions of Jewish people.
Hitler massacred 3 million Jews. Now, there is 3 million, there's a 3 million drug addicts. I'd be happy to slaughter them.
Despite this rhetoric,
I'll be having to slaughter them like nothing.
Duterte has been an incredibly popular president at home, enjoying as high as a 91% approval rate.
91%.
The one promise that he certainly hasn't broken was that the streets would flow with blood in the Philippines.
Regardless of the negative international response, Duterte remains determined to continue his bloody campaign until the very end.
My campaign against drugs will not stop until
People love it. People love him.
the end of my term.
Yep.
That will be 6 years from now.
6 years from now.
Until the last pusher and the last drug lord are
Oh my god, he said that nationally. He's going to clean it up, man. Oh, he doesn't care. He's cleaned up his country.
Only time will tell how long Duterte will hold on to power. How do you think he'll be remembered? Let me know in the comments below and on Twitter. Thanks for watching Now This World.
Damn, honestly, like after watching something like that, it's like, I don't know, it's two things. Like, yes, murder is wrong, but the thing about it, like, can you imagine all these drug lords, like, honestly, how much families they probably affect, and by selling drugs to, like, kids, selling drugs to adults, just selling drugs in general. Do you know how many families get affected by that? Like, it's not just one person. There's everyone around that circle, around that person, gets affected by the drugs, honestly. Believe me. I've had friends who were addicts, honestly, and it's their families that suffer the most because they don't want to see their kids going through it, and they don't want to see their mom going through it. Their mom sometimes is an addict and the baby's just crying and she's just taking the needle, man. Trust me, it's awful. Like, drugs affect so many more people than just that one person. So honestly, like, sometimes if you're a person that can, like, just go out there and destroy families like that, sometimes maybe you're just better off that you shouldn't be there, or if you should not be there. So, like, Duterte may not be, like, he's campaigning against, like, you know, killing them. Some people may say it's wrong, but sometimes someone has to do the dirty work, you know? Like, way back before, I don't know if any of you guys know, like, most of the Philippines are Catholic. The Templars, yes, I'm going way back. The Templars were the ones who actually went around doing God's work. And if you guys do want to do some research, go ahead and go check it out. You guys will know, man, the Templars were the one. So Duterte, like, someone has to do the hard work, and he's the one doing the hard work. So, and he doesn't, like, think about it, he doesn't care. Like, if people want to say he's a bad person, he's a bad person, but at the end of the day, he knows what he's doing is right, and he knows that he's cleaned up his country. Because everyone I have spoken to so far, they said that the Philippines is so much better. They feel safe going out at night now. Before they said they didn't feel safe going out at night, but since Duterte, a lot of people feel much safer, man. So I don't know, man. Like as a someone on the outside, I personally think he's doing something for his country and he's doing it for the right cause. And if you're selling drugs, man, you're doing way more damage because he may kill one person, but you're killing the whole family. Okay? Anyways, man, that's the end of the video. If you guys liked it, you guys know what to, man. Give the video a big thumbs up. If you guys absolutely love the video, man, don't be scared to hit that subscribe button. Turn the post notification bells on. Share this video with your friends. Let them know. All right? Let your friends know, and you help me out a lot. Anyways, I'm out. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.